Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe and please go and donate on patreon.com. So today we are doing the day 5 of the MRE International ration, a 24-hour ration packed in 2022. These rations I think were special packed for the supplier who sells them as SHTF type rations, which just mean it comes in a box and there is components in it that can be in a SHTF ration. So what we're going to do for lunch is we're going to have the chicken a la king, and you can feel here big pieces of chicken, which as always I would suggest, even if it's not chicken, if it's potato, doesn't matter, just give it a good squash. Why? South Africa uses real chicken breasts, which means, although it's nice, it's real chicken meat, it's dry. I think that was not the chicken breast, but that might have been a potato, but who cares, you just squash, or a vegetable, but which means this is dry. Well, the chicken breast inside is dry. So if you then squash the chicken breast a bit, you sort of open its little fibers and let all of this nice juice that is already in the package inside. This is our barbecued rice, which I don't know how it will go with the chicken, since it's, but maybe good. This is sort of a tomatoey, you know, barbecue sauce rice type thing. It will go interesting, and how I know that it should go with chicken a la king is this is a 200-gram meal. This is 150 starch, and they normally combine to form one meal. So we'll go and heat that up. This is, as you can see, very stiff. I don't know if you really, this you can get away with eating cold. This one, not so much. I think even if you mix this and this, I've tried, I think it once before, long ago, it just doesn't work. This is truly just think about eating cold rice. Yeah, so no, this you do heat up. We're going to do the coffee because there's still a coffee left. We're going to do our watermelon Super C. We've got some nut butter, which we're going to do with our Provitas. And we're going to do the peach apricot isotonic drink. I was thinking about doing a cheese here, but I just don't see the combination between chicken a la king, barbecued rice and cheese. It just doesn't make sense to me. But you could do it that way. I just don't think, I think the cheese will be nicer with the, if I pop one of the whole little tubes in with the dinner dish and eat the rest of the cheese on the crackers. But anyway, off we go. We'll go and heat this up. This will take about 10 to 15 minutes boiling in water. Just pop them both in. Both of them fit normally into a pot. You just squash the rice about a bit and it will be good. And this needs water and that needs also water. So see you then. If you are feeling bored by these special rations, just think about if you order, we've got 6 of them though, there's still another one, a whole 24-hour one left. Just think about it, if you ordered these 6 rations and you have to eat them day by day. If you see the similarity of, or not the same, the exact same stuff we got the whole time. This one, our peach apricot drink, has been in virtually all of the rations. And it still have a weird smell. It's not our water. It sort of got a musty smell, and I didn't add anything to the water, and it's not the water itself. But it's just sweet. That's why we have the coffee. Now you've got a Provita, which is always nice. It sort of tastes like whole wheat bread. Just sort of crunchy, crackery thing. No salt. We got our nut butter, which is sweet. It's also very oily. And no matter how you mix this stuff, you truly struggle to mix the solid part of the butter with the oily part. I remember my grandfather mixing traditional peanut butter out of all of these emulsification stuff. where you still bought your bottle and then there's a little bit of oil on top and you have to mix it in. You can mix this and knead this in the bag. It struggles to get mixed in because it's fluid and it just goes everywhere. He sort of sat there for an hour and mixing when he opened a new one. So let's taste. Nut butter can have any nuts in there, mostly like peanuts. There is sugar, definitely added sugar in, they can taste it, and there's added chocolate in, which the normal peanut butter doesn't have. In this ration again, we just got the nut butter, which really, although it's nice and sweet and all, and it will give you energy, it gets boring. Coffee very hot, still nice. That's why you need the coffee. And that's another reason I don't add anything to the coffee. There's enough sweet stuff in here as it is. Then while we wait for our food, still gonna take a while. I'm gonna shut off the camera and go and watch the pot boil. Our watermelon one. Sweet one, not as tart as some of the others, but it's still little tartness. Super C, nice thick. There's the C. And apparently this do contain some vitamins C. I don't know how little or how much. Not my favorite Super C. It is sour, but the watermelon taste doesn't really come through a lot. Mostly just again sweet and sour taste. And coffee again. Alright, we'll go and wait for our coffee to cool down and our food to get warm up. So see you then in about, I don't know, 6 to 7 to 8 minutes. I'm not gonna let you sit here all the time, so see you later. So after some 10 minutes of boiling or so, there is the food. Start with boiling water and then you can sort of save yourself some time. Now we've got there's the carrots in there. You can see the rice on this side. Let's start with our rice, then we can eat it in later. You can see the sheet form that the rice is in. This is just sort of why it happens when they sort of pack this stuff. But this is normal for all ration rice I've ever seen. Very tomatoey, a slight burn, very much barbecue sauce taste. Now our chicken. There is, well now it can mix a bit with the rice. There's chicken, potatoes, carrots, sweet corn, and I think there might be a pea and a bean as well in there. Not bad. Chicken a la king taste. Not the real flavorful thing, but it's not bad. It tastes like chicken a la king. It's real chicken, so because we squashed it up, we got some of the sauce in there, meaning that the chicken isn't as dry as it can be. Vegetables are very soft. Now let's mix all of this. Why? Because we can. If this was just a chicken a la king with, say, the samp, I would have chucked the cheese in here. But I don't know how the barbecue rice will go with the cheese. That's why I didn't add the cheese here. Because your barbecue rice already will impart some flavor here, or other flavor, make it more tomato-y. Sort of more like, I think, a cream tomato soup or whatever you call it. I don't know. But we have a tuna dish where you add some milk and some stuff, and one of the ingredients is tomato sauce, so maybe this works. Anyway, let's taste. There's a nice mixture of everything. So this gives you a creamy, sort of a creamy tomato-y milky taste. Not bad. Although I don't know if the cheese would have worked here. I think all of this barbecue flavor would, because this is processed cheese, mind you, you will just get extra salt. You will really miss the cheese bit, I think, if you then add cheese here as well. Although it's cheddar, but I think it will just add some extra salt, which you can add normally anyway, and not that bad. But as I previously said, this is your ration. You can do with it what you want. You can only do so much with these rations. Can't remember if I said that earlier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a playlist with all of these MRE International, the special packed rations. So if you want to compare the similarity, just go and watch all the part ones. You don't even have to watch the rest of the ration reviews. You can if you want to. If you really want to see the similarity, you can watch all the part ones together, all the breakfast and so forth. But I'm going to put all of the rations in a playlist. And if you watch it close together, you will see the very similarity of this ration. There is a lot of repeat stuff. I mean, normal military rations or civilian rations has got repeat stuff in it, but at least then there is sometimes different isotonic drinks, different, not just the nut butter. I don't have a problem with these. And there's all that differ here is some of the foods. And not even in some of them. In a lot of them, in 2 or 3, we got the same chicken stew. Or yeah, I think we got the same chicken stew thing. Chicken pasta, I don't know. But I mean, very similar stuff. So go and check them out. It's going to be interesting. I'll add the playlist on my channel there. I think I'll call it 2022 MRE. MRE ration reviews special pack or something like that. Anyway, so what did I think about everything? The peach apricot thing was just a bit boring. It's just sweet to me. I don't really. You can smell that fake peach apricot flavor when it's the powder, but you don't really taste it. Coffee, it's nice. It's normal coffee. The chicken a la king and barbecue rice surprisingly worked well together. Although the barbecue rice you can't eat cold because it's too starchy. The barbecue the chicken a la king you can. The Previtas is always a winner. The nut butter isn't bad. It's just sweet. It doesn't mix well because the oils doesn't mix well in with the rest of the peanut or the rest of the butter. But it's very sweet. It's not bad, it just got boring after, but it's like this banana breakfast porridge. We always get this. Super C, always a winner. And that was our lunch portion of the MRE International Special Pack Day 5. And it was packed in 2022. And MRE International is a South African brand. So, thanks for watching. I'm not sure if they've got international brands or pack international as well, but they do pack in South Africa. They have an office. So, thanks for watching. Please support the channel. Please subscribe. Please donate on patreon.com. And see you at my next ration review.